In this video, we will talk about the difference between prevalence versus incidence. So incidence is the new cases over a specific time. So the equation for that, new cases over population at risk. So it's going to measure the probability of developing a disease during a specific time. So what do we mean by population at risk? Population at risk, it means those who will not get the disease. So we're going to exclude those already have the disease. It means population at risk, it's more people who are probability to get the disease. So we're going to exclude those who will not get the disease, either because they are immune for it or because they have already the disease. So when we have high incidence, it means the disease is active because we have a new cases coming. It will always help us to determine the cause of the disease and also to know the risk which is associated with the developing of the disease. In the other side, we have prevalence, which is the existence cases. In this equations, we can see it depends on the number of cases over total number of population. So usually it helps during the planning, and it's not helpful for determine the cause of the disease. It tells us how much, but not why and how. So let's take the following examples. Let's assume we have 200 students that we want to study. Conduct a study on those 200. So when we want to start the study, we already have 6 of them, they have the disease. After a while, after 3 months, 3 new cases develop the disease. So now let's calculate the prevalence and incidence. Prevalence is total number of cases over total number of populations. So if we're going to look back to this example, total number of cases are 9 because we have 6 old cases plus 3 new cases. So it's going to be 9 over 200. In this case, it's going to be the answer 0.045, or we can say 4.5%, or we can say 45 cases per 1,000. However, if we want to calculate the incidence is only new cases of our population at risk. So how many new cases we have? If we look to the following example, we have only 3 new cases. The other 6 with the red color, they already have the disease from the beginning. But the 3 cases with the blue, those who developed the disease during the study. So now the new cases only 3. What about population at risk? In this case, the population at risk is going to be 194, not 200. So why? Because if you remember population at risk, it means those who will get the disease. We're going to exclude those already have the disease or those who are not going to get the disease due to immunity. So in this case, already we have 6, they already have the disease. So 200 minus 6 is going to be 194. So the answer in this case is going to be 3 over 194, and the answer is going to be 0.015, or we can say 1.5%, or 15 cases per 1,000, or 150 cases per 10,000. So we have it only 194 because 6 of them, they already got the disease, and we should exclude them from population at risk. So we can see the more incidence we have is going to add more to the prevalence. Then with the time, we're going to have some death or recovery for the cases. So there is association between prevalence and incidence. Here we can see the prevalence, like we have about 11 cases. With time, we're going to have more new cases, be adding to that prevalence. So now the total cases will be changed. We're going to have about 20 total cases and 9 new cases. Then with time, some of those cases are going to be either dead or recovery. Then we're going to have a new prevalence and incidence as well. So just to recall, incidence, new cases over population at risk, while prevalence is total number of cases over total number of populations. Thank you.